Happy Friday. Mayor Dan Pope with the weekly update. Welcome to June. We've had remarkable weather, lots of moisture and just really great weather to get outside and do things. When it gets to June, it becomes really budget season at City Hall. Our staff is finalizing the budget. We'll work this month to get that ready to present to us in early July. The last week of July, the council will have budget hearings. We'll work through the entire budget. We'll work through the month of August and then ultimately approve that budget in early September. Remember that the budget's probably the most important thing we do. It charts our course for the next year, how we fund what we're going to do. So please pay attention. We'll talk more about that in upcoming weeks. At our council meeting next Tuesday, we will appoint a citizens committee that will help guide us through the impact fee discussion changes we'll be making around development. So pay attention to that. The state law details how we go through that process. The committee has representations from the representatives from the industry as well as just regular citizens, and we'll be naming that group next week at our council meeting. We'll also consider a water contract next week. Today, and for many years, we have taken a bunch of our treated water and watered it. Actually, it's on a farm, the city farms east of town. And that water, basically, we can't, it's not stream quality, so it can't go into the canyon lakes, but we have to dispose of it. And we have a company that's interested in buying some of that water from us, willing to sign a long-term contract for that. That's water that we don't reuse. It's water that today it costs us about $1 million a year just to water that on our farm, and we can not only save a bulk of that money, we can get paid some value of that treated effluent. So we'll consider that next week, and you might pay attention to that closely. It's the first time we've looked at a contract like that. It's got the right kind of provisions in it. It's a long-term contract, but it offers us an out if need be. There's also a drought provision in it. If we ever needed to upgrade our system to be able to clean that water, to be able to reuse it, we have the ability to go about that. So I thought it's interesting. I thought you might find that of interest. Okay, final two things. Tonight, First Friday Art Trail. Great weather. It's a monthly, one of the top things on the list to do every month. And this afternoon at 2 o'clock, Red Raiders start Super Regional play against Oklahoma State. Got to win 2 games to go to Omaha for the 4th time in 5 years. So I know either you'll be at the ballpark cheering or cheering at home, but a lot to do in our community this weekend. There's a lot going on and great things going on in Lubbock. I hope you have a great weekend. I look forward to talking to you next week. Thanks for your good ideas, for your prayers, and your support.